everybody. I just started my day off with a scam call on my phone. Somebody pretending to be the CRA. And he got very mad at me when I started to question him, and then he hung up, which I actually kind of find amusing. It's sad that people get taken by this stuff. However, because I am aware, I find it kind of funny. He told me he's from the CRA, yet he's calling me on a cell phone, he said. And I said, oh, you're calling me on a cell phone? That's different. I said, this sounds a little sketchy. And he goes, you need to call your accountant and then confirm that this is real and then call me back. Bye. And then he hung up the phone. So I'm like, I don't think that's the CRA. Anyway, that was interesting. So we're going to do another day of school. I just got off the phone with the doctor following Bennett and just confirming his appointment, which is in the works. So keep praying for Bennett. And yeah, we're going to do school today. And I'm going to bake some bread today. And we'll see what else happens. I have a few ideas of what I need to get done today, but we'll see. You want to say anything?
Welcome back to our home.
The kids are both over their colds. You guys are feeling good today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I want you guys to finish your cereal so it doesn't get soggy, and we're going to start our day, okay? All right, Rebecca's in her room doing her math. Bennett and I are getting ready to do his math, so he's just finishing up his morning journal right now. And then we're going to do his math. So we use the Good and the Beautiful level 1 math, and it's great. I'm really liking it. They have, on each lesson, it tells you as the mother, like what materials you're going to need to take out from the math box. So, or as the parent, I should say. Not all. Some dads homeschool too, which is great. Anyway, I digress. It tells us what to take out of the math box. So usually while Bennett is finishing up whatever he's doing, I'll go through, read what I need, and then get it out of our math box, which is this. Has everything that we need in it. You're all done?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not enough room for like the two T's, but so I just squeeze them one like on top of the other.
That's totally okay, bud.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Show me. Oh, nice. Your letters are so good.
Look at that A.
Yeah, that's a really good A. Good job, sweetheart.
You want to read it?
Yeah. So you did your letters just
I'm not going to do this one.
Yes, you are. That's part of our lesson today. Okay, so you've got, today I am going to, oh, we didn't write do math. That's okay. Well, actually, do you want to know what you ended up writing? Because we didn't write do math. You wrote, today I am going to be super fun. And I think that that's true. You are super fun. So you kind of did a different order on your letters. It's supposed to all go this way, isn't it? But it's fine because it's your morning journal and your letters are awesome. So good job, bud. Okay, time for math.
Oh, that's better than ever. I think that got onto the camera.
Okay, yep. All right, do this and then I'll explain that. Oh, that's really good. Okay, shapes. All right, can you tell me the name of each shape? What is this?
Octagon?
Nope. How many sides does it have?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's called a?
Hexagon.
Nope.
Hexagon.
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
What's this?
Tree.
What's this?
Octagon.
Good. Okay, so here we're going to talk about sides and corners. So you've got from one point to one point is a side, okay? Well, 5 sides. And then corners are each point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to write how many sides and how many corners on each one of these. Very good. Okay, what is this? What is this sign?
Plus.
No, what does this mean?
Equal.
Equal, exactly. This means equal. What does this mean?
Plus. Oh.
Remember that?
No.
You did this before. Do you remember what that is?
No.
You don't?
No.
It means not equal. So you have equal and not equal. Okay, now I'm going to show you something here. tell me if these are equal or not equal in size. Are these equal or not equal in size?
I'm going to use this.
Okay. Equal, exactly. Okay. Now, what about this? Is this equal or not equal in size? Not equal, exactly. Very, very good. I'm going to write an equation on the whiteboard. All right. So on the left of the seashell stand, seashell stand, is what I'm trying to say. On this one, I would like you to use the seashells to add 3 plus 7. And this is the equations we're looking at. We need to determine if these two equations are equal or not equal.
I know it. I know it. I really, really know it.
You know it?
I super know it.
Okay.
I definitely know it.
Okay.
10.
10. Okay.
10 plus 10 makes 20.
10 plus 10 makes 20, but that's not what we're doing. So 3 plus 7 equals?
10.
And 6 plus 4 equals?
7.
You know it, 10. So does this equation equal this equation, or does it not?
It
is equal, because 3 plus 7 equals 10, and 6 plus 4 equals 10. So 3 plus 7 equals the same thing as 6 plus 4. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay, so now do this one. 10. Is that plus?
I mean equal.
No.
I mean take away.
Take away. 10, take away 2. Okay, so is 1 greater than or less than 2? Okay. You're struggling to get into this today, aren't you? You're having a hard time focusing? Okay, so here's what we'll do. Look at me. Look at me. Look at Mom. That's okay. We all have days like that. So you just do this one more, and then you can go on your break.
Okay.
Okay? But do your absolute best and focus. One more, and then you're on break.
But 2 is better than 1.
Yeah. See? You did that. By saying that 1 is less than 2, if you reverse that, you said 2 is greater than 1. See? One more. So 5 plus 4. What's that? Start at 5. Is 9 greater than or less than 6? You got it. All right, go have a break. Go. I have learned that there are times as a homeschool family and as a homeschool mom that when my kids are not absorbing it, if they're just having a hard time, there is no sense in pushing it because they're not going to remember it anyway. They're not going to absorb anything that I'm saying. So there's no point in forcing them to sit there, especially at his age, at 6. He's doing really, really good with his math. So he needs to play. He needs to run around and move his body. So that's exactly what he's doing now. I'm going to clean up this. Rebecca did her math. She always does hers online. She uses teaching textbooks. So she is done her math. They're both going to have a break. And then we'll do language arts and then be all done for the day. I might color my hair this afternoon. So in case you don't know, I'm a hairstylist. I don't actively do it anymore, but I did it for like almost 18 years. So I do I do my own hair. I don't condone that if you aren't a hairstylist. I don't support that if you don't know what you're doing. But I do know what I'm doing. It's still messy and kind of awkward to do it on myself. However, because I'm a hairstylist, it's kind of like one of those things where I know too much, so to go to somebody random, I'd just be like, I'd be a backseat driver. I'd be a backseat hairdresser thinking, don't put the foil there. That's too thick of a piece. I would be a mess. So I just do it myself, and I've got a lot of roots going on, see? And grays. So anyway, I might color my hair this afternoon. Maybe I'll bring you along for that. I guess I guess we'll find out. Well, the editing me will know once I actually edit this, and you will know as the viewer. But right now, I have no idea. So we'll see how the day goes. So I'm trying something out. We haven't had dishwasher tabs in 3 or 4 days now, and I could totally just go to the store and buy some more, totally. But I'm trying out not using my dishwasher. And I know that maybe sounds crazy to some people, and it maybe is, and I don't know how long-term this will be, but I really want to save money. We've had a lot of unexpected expenses lately, and I really want us to kind of build our savings back up again. So every little thing counts. And it's a lot cheaper to buy a thing of dish detergent, and it goes a lot longer, like it stretches out a lot further. So for the last 3 or 4 days, I have been hand washing all the dishes. I actually had the dishwasher full of dirty dishes, and I took them all out of there and then washed them by hand. So maybe I'm crazy, but I actually don't mind it. I kind of find washing dishes kind of relaxing. I could listen to a podcast or an audiobook, but lately, like when I've been doing it the last couple days, I don't listen to anything. It's like silence, and I just think. I'm alone with my thoughts, and I think that's very good. So I'm going to do it until I either decide, you know what, I don't really need my dishwasher that much, or I decide that I'm crazy and go to the store and buy dishwasher tabs. I don't know what's going to come first. But for now, I've been hand washing all my dishes, and like it works really well. I think the dishes are actually cleaner sometimes. And it also saves water because we have to be mindful of our water usage here. Our well is not the best. So it does save some water too. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's my new little experiment on saving money, is not running my dishwasher. So we shall see. I'm going to sit down and enjoy my coffee. Oh, to be a dog and have a dog's life. They just lay around, play, eat, poop. Now I'm making my bread recipe that I always use. It's a very simple recipe, and I actually shared it in one of my previous videos where I listed off all of the ingredients and the measurements and everything. So I will link that for you in the description if you're interested in taking a look. It's a whole wheat bread recipe. It's sweetened with honey, so there's no refined sugar, and it's really, really easy. It only takes a small bit of kneading because the KitchenAid mixer does most of that for you, which makes it really easy and quick. I'm not a pro bread maker by any means. I only started baking bread a couple of years ago, and I've played around with a few different recipes, and I have found this one to be the easiest, foolproof recipe that I've found so far. So again, I will link this for you in the description, and you can go back and check it out. I find the process of kneading bread dough extremely relaxing and satisfying. My grandmother, she was an amazing bread maker, and her house always smelled like bread. And so I find that whenever I am kneading the bread dough, I think about her, and all these memories flood back, and I don't know, it just gives me a really warm, homey feeling. So I enjoy it. And I think it's important doing little things like that to try to let your mind wander to some good places, because there's a lot of stressful things in life. And you know what? It's good to just let your mind escape into some places that bring you comfort sometimes. And doing something mindless like kneading bread dough, that's a good time for something like that. I am going to do my roots. They really need to be done. I've got an old pajama shirt on because it's messy when you do it yourself. So I'm going to do my roots and I'm going to bring you along for it. So for years I had really red hair. If you were to go back, just recently I posted a video that was explaining my career as a hairstylist and how I made the transition. So the thumbnail on that video shows my red hair. For years I had hair like that. I'm now going much more natural. So instead of doing what I used to do, which was like a base color and all this sort of thing, I'm just doing foils. I'm just doing highlights. So I'm going to throw some foils in. I have the bread rising right now, so I've got to watch my time, so I'm not going to blab a whole lot. I'm just going to get the foils in. My goal is to get the foils in so they can process while the bread is baking. And then once I get the bread out of the oven, then I'll wash my foils out. So that's the plan, and yeah, you know what they say, best laid plans, right? So we'll see, let's go. Okay, doing the back of your head with foils is not an easy task. Even when you are a trained professional, it is not easy. And one thing I discovered about myself when editing this footage is that I have a very interesting focus face. You know how kids, they have the focus face where they usually stick their tongue out and that sort of thing? Well, my focus face seems to be a open-mouthed, scrunchy type of face where I'm scrunching my nose up with my mouth open because I'm doing that like this whole time. And I did not even realize that that was my focus face. It's kind of like, you know, when you put mascara on and you have to open your mouth wide, you can't really help it. Well, apparently this is my equivalent of that for doing my own color. It's pretty funny. Anyway, again, don't do this at home. It could end up very badly for you if you don't know what you're doing, but it is something that I've done for years of my life, so I'm very comfortable with it. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. There is still more to the video, but I wanted to just say a quick thank you and click subscribe if you haven't already. I put out a lot of homesteading and homeschool and homemaking content. I have a lot planned, and you're going to want to stick around for what's to come. Okay, well, I got the foils in, so the bread is not done rising yet. So my plan isn't exactly working out, but that's okay. At this point, I'm probably gonna have to get in the shower to rinse this right around the same time that has to go in the oven, but I'll figure it out. If I have to rinse this a little bit early, it's not the end of the world. I used to care so much about how my hair looked when I was a younger stylist. Now at this stage of my life, honestly, good enough is perfect. It does not have to be a specific shade. I just see my roots gone. So if I have to rinse this off a little early so that I can get my bread in the oven at the right time, I actually care more about that. So yeah, I care more about my bread than I do about my hair. Yeah, that's a true statement. All right, here's the end result, guys. The blonde. Let's see if I can get a little closer. So it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I know it's kind of hard to tell in a little mirror like this. Let me see if I can, I don't know, there. Can you see me? I don't know, there we go. Anyway, that's it. It does kind of pay, I guess, to have these skills because I don't have to go anywhere to get this done. It's a little more awkward but at least I can do it on my own time at home. So yeah, roots are gone, so I'm happy. All right, bread is done. It's baked. Ah, it smells so good in here. There's nothing quite like homemade bread. The smell of it is just, it takes me right back to my grandmother's house, to be honest. Well, it's been a very full day today, and right when I turned this on, Angel just made a really weird noise. I thought she was going to throw up. I think it's moving faster than a dog barfing, right? What are you going to do, Angel? What are you going to do? Zena's got her onesie on because the spot on her back is bleeding a little bit. Oh man, it's tough, but Angel, please don't barf. I really don't want to have to clean that up right now. Anyway, it's been a very full day. School. My goodness, what did we do today? School, my hair, baking bread, plus just stuff, you know, that goes on when the camera's not on. But yeah, it's been a full day. Rebecca is saying her throat is starting to hurt again a little bit. So, it's like a never-ending cycle of colds, but hopefully that doesn't amount to anything. Anyway, John's out this evening. He runs a men's coffee thing every Thursday, or every second Thursday, I should say. Just a bunch of guys meet for coffee. So he's out this evening, which means that it'll be kind of a quiet evening. Rebecca and I will hang out after Bennett goes to bed. And we like to watch. There's a few YouTube channels that we like to watch. They're pretty funny. So we'll do that. And yeah, just chill. I'm trying to get her to drink more water. So I'll be on her for that tonight, I think. Anyway, Angel, I'm watching you. Don't barf. Okay, well, I'm going to say bye for now. I think I'm just going to heat up some leftovers for supper. So I'm not going to cook. But I am going to wash the dishes, get the kitchen cleaned up, and call it a night. So thanks again for being here. And as always, click subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.